we expect for 2023 with CBDCs?
Continuing. Again, they're going to go, all of them are going to go digital. They're going to use this as an excuse to come up with a new currency. And the bottom line is that they have all this debt and they got to wash it out with a new currency. And number two, and most importantly, with a digital currency, they know every penny that you spent, where you spent it, what you spent it on. So they even have more and more control over you, but most importantly, they get every penny from you in tax dollars, from dirty cash to digital trash. The governments are going to go digital. They're going to go digital to cover up the fallacy that they created with all of this cheap money and this huge debt. So we have an inflation floor that just keeps getting higher and higher. So if the wars escalate, oil prices go up, it will be that will be what ignites the crash. Higher oil prices.
Well, so your trend is for dirty cash to digital trash, and you're saying that governments will move further to along the road of central bank digital currencies. What does that mean for Bitcoin before we unpack the whole CBDC conversation?
That's what I mean. Something like that could bring it down, because when the governments go fully digital, they're not going to allow any competition. Gold and oil, because there's war breaking out. This is a real war. It's not a proxy war, by the way. America is at war.
Right.
If I said, hey, listen, Michelle, give me a gun and a grenade. I want to go blow this guy's brains out. And you gave me the guns and the grenade and I blew his brains out. You're an accessory to the crime.
You say that a hot war could erupt between Israel and Iran. Iran has threatened to wipe Israel off the map. Israel has said, no way we're going to let that happen. And Iran is believed to be closer than ever to weapons-grade uranium. Intelligence shows that it's been developing its nuclear program even during the Obama deal, or JCPOA, and certainly accelerating it now with apparently being able to enrich uranium to nearly 90%, which is military grade. So what happens here? How do you see this playing out?
Look at the new government that just came in and read the headlines from the mainstream media. They call the new government a right-wing government.
You mean the Israeli government?
The new Israeli government.
Yeah.
And then you talk about Iranians supplying Russia with drones. How dare the Iranians supply Russia with drones when it's okay for NATO and the United States to supply Ukraine with weapons? That's okay, but you can't do it the other way. You have to believe what we're saying. There are two sides to a story, but you're only allowed one. Without oil, you're going to see inflation hit highs that are unimaginable.
So what happens in that event if there is a Middle East meltdown, as we say?
It escalates. The Middle East meltdown, you're going to see oil prices skyrocket to new highs. It'll crash the global economy. When oil prices go up about over $130 a barrel, it's over. It's finished.
If Israel, either in cooperation with the US or on its own, it may go solo on this one, feels that it needs to take action against Iran, which it sees as an existential threat, what happens then? What does this mean for oil prices?
It just keeps escalating World War III.
The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.